Hello, Craftaholics, and if this is your first time here, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Peggy. Welcome to my studio. So the Christmas swap I'm in is the 12 Days of Christmas, and one of the items we have to include is a card. So I have, in my head, have never made this before, but I came up with an interesting layered card, and I thought I would bring you along as I attempt to put this together, and we see what happens. It's not going to have a lot of dimension because it is multiple layers, and I still want it to fit into a regular envelope. But I will make one if I have to, but I'm hoping it'll fit in a regular envelope. So it is 5 by 7, and I did make a base just out of 65-pound cardstock, which I know is odd because it's very lightweight, but there's going to be a lot of layers. I had glitter from my last project. So it's going to be sturdy enough once it's done. And the paper collection I'm using is Snow Family from Knitwick Collections. So I've already cut everything out of my Cricut. And I've even pre-scored the couple pieces that have to be scored. So let me get my eyes on and let's get this going. Okay. The idea is there's going to be a front panel that opens, one that opens, something that flips up, and there's the inside of the card, in theory. Like I said, I've only put it together in my head and on my Cricut design space. I have not actually done it, done something like this. So, first thing I did was, I put little flaps, because these, let me put that up there for a minute. These are going to be the two on the front. And not all of it was cut down. Some of it actually is 5 inches high, like these are, because they're flaps. There was no rhyme. Well, some of it there was rhyme or reason, but a lot of it there was not. But these are going to fit this way on the cover. So they open up. Bloop. Okay. And then I did for the opposite side, which I remembered at like 2 o'clock this morning. So I was up making this part at 2 a.m. A flip side. You know, you get so intent on doing something that you always forget a part of it. You always forget something. So, I made this for the flip side of this one. And then I have little girl for the other side. But I'm going to use Fabri-Tac because it is forgiving and it gives me some movement. And, oh, that is icky looking. Okay, hold on. And, of course, my trash can is nowhere to be found. Okay. The bottle tipped over and it kind of spilled out a bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna, and if I'm sorry if the video is jumping, it's probably tracking my hands. And okay, just a little bit, not a whole lot. And this, I'm gonna line it up right edge to edge. There we go. Just make sure. Well, there is a little bit showing out there. I can always cut a little bit off, which I'm going to end up having to do on this side. Just scissors. Here we go. Aren't these pretty? My husband got these for me at Walmart. I think they're so pretty. Okay, just a hair. I figure it's easier to try and cut it with scissors than to pull out a ruler and a knife blade or my paper trimmer, because I cannot lift. The reason I cut everything off camera is because my paper trimmer weighs a ton and it's hard for me to maneuver. And having, well, I'll show you. Okay, the use of my right hand, remember I keep telling you guys how it's lessened, like, here's me snapping with that hand. And that's full pressure. So I really have lost like a lot of oomph in my hand. I'm debating on giving him these guys a little bit of dimension. You know what? I think I will. Because on the back, I do have something that I want to give a little bit of dimension to, but it's in the middle. So I'm thinking if I give some, oh, I hate these because they take forever to peel the backings off of. But I figure if I do it on the sides and like in the middle, it should all even out and not be too thick. So, and for some reason, my phone, I don't know what the heck happened, but that's what I record on. It's only giving me like 39 minutes and a few seconds to record. So, hopefully I won't run over. But picking all these backings off, you never know. I'm not doing a whole lot of them. I'm not sure if I can do it with my fingers. It's probably quicker than using a knife. It's not jumping every time. I hope it's not jumping every time, man. I'll just drop him in front of me just to make sure. Okay. Now, I want to put him right there. Okay. That's not too bad. That's good. It's just a little bit of dimension onto it. It's not a whole heck of a lot. So that should work fine. Okay, let me get the other side. Flip this over and let me do the same with gluing. So how's everybody doing? Are you getting your Christmas crafting done? I hope so. And while I am doing this is a good time to remind you, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so. And please hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a video, which in theory should be every Wednesday. But I've been having a bit of a rough patch and I haven't been getting my videos up on time. But still, should be Wednesdays. And be sure to like this video, because it does help me get noticed on YouTube by other crafters like yourself. And I guess that's that. Also, be sure to go onto Facebook. I have a crafting group there. It's Mrs. Izzy's Crafty Hangout. There is a link below in the description. And I'd love to see if you play along with my projects and what you make. So it's still a growing group, because I was if you're new to my channel, I was kind of gone for a little bit. I had life kind of got in the way for a while, but I'm trying to come back. And I've got a goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I can only do it with your help. So please, again, subscribe to my channel. Okay, enough of the PSA. Let's get back to this. Okay, 8.5 minutes. I'm doing good so far. We'll see. Okay, let's take her. And about the same height up as him. There. Okay, I really hope this works, because in my head, it's really, really cute. Okay, those are my first pieces. So what I'm going to do, let me adjust this, because I just noticed that it's crooked. My score line is a little crooked. If that happens, just line up your edges, and then just take your bone folder and run down your score line, and it puts everything right back in place. Okay, since these are my front flaps, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut these in at an angle a little bit. Like that. Where's Mr. Snowman? And the reason I'm doing snowman is I think I said it in my haul video, the last one, that my swap partner likes snowmen and she likes winter. And this is like the epitome of both. So it's awesome. It's a win-win. Okay, like I said, I'm just going to use glue throughout the project. And sorry about the trash on the desk there. Anyway, so what I'm going to put some glue, not a lot, because this does spread out really well, because I'm using Fabri-Tac. I don't know if I said that already. I'm sure you saw the bottle. But it is a silicone glue, so it does spread out very, very nicely. Then I'm going to just line that up underneath and make sure it comes over. There we go. And now, since I've got a little bit of white showing there where my score was a little bit off, I'll just grab like an alcohol marker and I will run across the edges to fix that. Okay, so there's one. Now let's get Papa Snowman here. Do you want to build a snowman? Okay. Anyway. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. It's my favorite song from that movie. Okay, let's put him next. My top down. There we go. Well, that didn't work very well now, did it? Okay. So this, the way this is gonna sit is like this. This should be the front. So it'll flip open like that. I thought about doing magnets, but magnets on a card is kind of a little overkill. So, okay, there's that. Then we have the regular flap of our card, which I did this one kind word can melt 3 months of winter. So, I probably should have put this on there first. Nah, whatever. It's all good, right? And this is cut 5 by 7. I didn't cut it down or anything. It's the actual size of the card. But I am just lining it up. And again, I can always trim edges if I need to. But the moral of this card is don't be afraid to go out of the box. Think outside the box. You know, that's how new techniques and all kinds of new things are invented. So don't ever be afraid to think outside the box. You know, I should have put these on the opposite sides because they're both ending up in the middle instead of on the edges. But nah, it's all right. No big deal. Okay, then this flips up. So what I have is, for the top, I have a sentiment that I typed out and printed. But I'll put that on last. Nah, I put it on now. Okay. And it's just a little note for inside my card. Okay. And again, I end up typing everything because with my hands I can pretty much write write my first name and half of my last name, and then my hands are sore. So I think that looks pretty well centered. So I have to type everything out. Hey, we're doing good. I'm only at like 14 minutes. Okay, there's that. And then for the base, and I do have a little bit of glue. Hold on, guys. Sorry about the reach. Okay. So let me get my, there we go. My adhesive eraser. And again, this one is just from the Dollar Tree. And I said that before, I have bought one on Amazon that cost me like $6. It's the same thing. I swear to God, I swear it's the sole of a boot, but that's what it feels like. But it works the same whether you pay $1.25 or $6, $10, whatever dollars. So just go to the Dollar Tree for that, because they've never let me down yet. And I've been using them now for a couple years. So I knows what I'm talking about. Okay. This one, I did give it a little bit of a border around the page. Just a little bit. I don't even think it's like a 1/16 of an inch. Or it might be just a 1/16 of an inch. Right around. Okay. Because it's just something different. And I'm actually liking it a lot better than I even imagined it in my head. So, okay, there's that. Now I've got this big one. I probably could have made that a little bit smaller. But it's going to go... I'm not sure if I want to pop... No, I'm not going to pop it up. I'm going to put it down because I'm going to pop up... I printed out a set of the figures that are on here. Make sure I get some on all the edges so it sticks down well. And if you're not sure about your glue going to the edges, you can always use like a small paintbrush to spread it out. Just remember to wash it out so you don't have glue stuck in there. That looks really cute so far. Okay. And I know it's melting like into the background, but I like the way it looks though. I really do. Now they're behind a snowbank. I printed them out again. I sized them up so they'll sit in front of it. And then I am going to bump up a little bit. Give them a little bit of... Where's my Pegi tool? Some dimension. I don't know where my roll of tape is, and it's actually, I think it might actually be a little too thick. That's why I'm using these. These are pretty thin squares. I got them on Amazon, and I really like them. I mean, sometimes they're like really thick, but these seem to be a pretty good width. If I can remember, I will link them down below in case you're interested in purchasing these. Get over there. Okay. I am not an Amazon affiliate, so I don't make money. It's not a sponsored video, but I do get a lot of my supplies off of there because where I'm living right now, I can't drive really to get anywhere. So Amazon is my shopping mall, as it is for most people, actually. So. But the weirdest thing is, I live in a pretty big city, and there is no distribution center here yet. So everything I order comes through the post office. And it's a pain in the butt, let me tell you. Because when I lived in Arizona, there were like 7 right around me. And some things I had the same day, like within 2 hours. It was pretty awesome. Here it's like, I think the quickest I've had something was 2 days. Which is weird, because like I said, I'm in the middle of like I'm in a major city. So it's kind of bizarre. Just going to put a couple in the middle so it doesn't sink. Not a whole lot. Okay. The only problem with this is now you got to pick them off. Okay. So I highly advise you trying something like this. It's fun. It's fun to think up new ways of doing the same old, because it gets kind of boring, you know, when you're doing just the same thing. And I'm being redundant, and I apologize. But it was a challenge to think this up. Like, I kind of had an idea in my head of what I wanted to do, and it took a bit. It took me about a week to figure this out, because, well, I don't sit there constantly on my computer either. But it took a while to figure it out. Like, just how I wanted stuff to fold, and where to put stuff, whatnot. Okay. Now, here I need to be careful. Oh, sorry, didn't mean for you to see my head. Let's make sure that I have these lined up. There. They have just a little bit of dimension there in the middle, so that when you open the card, they're popped up just a little bit. Okay, so that folds that way. Don't worry, I did not forget the back, where we have our little flaps here. I did print out a card, and with my name and my business name. So, just to cover those up. At least I thought ahead for that. Okay, so we have the back. Up, up, up. Did I see some? I did get some glue on there. Even if you printed out your own things, if you get to it right away, the glue right away, with your adhesive eraser, it won't mess up your ink or anything. Okay, so we have friendship warms a soul. All you need is team warm socks. Get out there and earn your hot chocolate. Friends warm the soul. One kind word came out 3 months of winter. And then my note. I think it's adorable. Okay, but it didn't stop there. Now let's make sure it's gonna fit. Please, please fit. I don't think it's gonna fit. Oh, wait. It might. Yes, it is. It fits. Look at that. Awesome. Okay, so I also printed out some things to decorate the envelope. Oop, not that. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, let's see. Okay. Just a little something. Make sure your envelope is facing the right way before you start to glue. Because I've done it the wrong way. And it's a pain in the butt. Okay. I'm just going to leave about 1/8 of an inch, maybe a little bit more distance from the bottom. Okay. I've got this flag. And again, this is Snow Family. I believe that's the name of it, from Knitwick Collections. It's not a new kit by any means, but I love this one. It's good when you don't want like Christmas theme, but are looking at something good for winter. Okay. A little bit of adhesive there. Awesome. And then this, oh, my little paper pieces from the, oh, there was a piece that didn't get poked out of the W. There we go. Okay. I'm not giving dimension on the envelope. It's just the envelope. There we go. And then I'm just going to put Winter Fun right there. Okay. I've got my envelope. I've got my flippy card. And it is all set to go to my swap partner. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And again, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And when the notification bell comes up, please click on it so you're notified every time I put up a video. Please like this video because it does help me get noticed. And share it with your friends. So that's all I have for you today. Hope you have a good one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.